Welcome to the kitchen. Today we have Chef Adex, and he's going to be preparing breakfast for us. Now, I'm as curious as to how he's going to make use of all of these items. The most interesting for me, though, is the crab meat, because crab meat is not something we get this way so much in Nigeria. Usually, you eat it directly from the crabs. But we get to that point. What are we having for breakfast?
Okay. This morning we are having crab and yam cake Benedict.
Crab and yam cake Benedict. That's what we're having for breakfast. Let's talk about the ingredients. What are we making use of?
Okay. For the first ingredient here, we have is salt.
Okay.
This is our soya spice.
Okay.
Cayenne pepper.
Okay.
This is our black pepper.
Okay.
This is the cooking oil.
Okay.
Yam.
Okay.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. For this amount of yam, this amount of mayonnaise, that's scary. Lemon.
Yeah, this is lemon, fresh parsley, avocado.
Okay.
These are white vinegar.
Okay.
This I have homemade Hollandaise sauce.
Okay. How did you put this together?
I made it last night.
Okay.
So all you need for this is just egg yolk, white vinegar or lemon juice, salt, a little bit of black pepper, and butter. That's all.
Oh, it doesn't have to be used immediately. It can be made like the day before.
Yeah, you can make it. Maybe even you can store it for like a week or more than that.
Oh, wow. In the refrigerator? Then.
Yes.
Okay. Then, of course.
So these are crab meat.
So this is the crab meat I'm talking about.
These eggs, then our breadcrumbs.
Okay. So let's get started. What's the first thing we need to do?
So the first thing is to start with our yam.
With the yams?
Yes.
Okay. So what are we going to do to the yams?
Just peel it, then boil it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
after that. Okay.
So while you're peeling and boiling, run me through the process. What's the cooking process like?
Okay, the cooking process, so once we are done, once the yam is cooked, so all I need to do is grate the yam or roughly chop it.
Ah, why don't you just grate it from the beginning then?
No, you have to boil it first.
Before you can grate it? Because I'm used to when you want to make anything like
the reason why we have to boil the yam first, because I'm not deep frying it.
Okay.
So we are going to only toast in the pan for some time. Because if you want to deep fry it, you can easily grate it so that the yam can be perfectly cooked. Okay. So, but I'm not deep frying, so I have to cook the yam for some time.
So it's more like having it soft already before you now start the cooking process.
Exactly.
Okay, so when you finish grating the yam, go ahead with cutting the yam. When you finish grating the yam, what will you do next?
So after grating the yam, so I will combine the spices with the mayonnaise.
Okay. All of the spices?
Yeah, a little bit of, no, not all, some.
Which one?
The soya spice, the cayenne pepper, black pepper, salt, then a little bit of lemon juice in the mayonnaise. Okay. And before we now combine the crab.
Where will you put the crabs?
No, the crab and the yam comes together. Okay. Then we add a little bit of the, what is it called?
The breadcrumbs.
The breadcrumbs.
Okay. Are we going to be frying?
No, we are not going to fry, but with a little bit of oil.
With a little, so it's almost like just toss it in oil or maybe fancy or something.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's go on with this.
All right.
What are we going to use the eggs for?
The egg, we are going to poach the egg because we are still going to add one of the egg inside
this. Okay.
Yes, for the binding also. Then we are going to poach like 2 eggs for the serving.
Okay.
So while the avocado, we are going to slice the avocado on top of the yam and egg.
So it's like a side kind of like
exactly. So normally this one on its own, the crab cake, is just like a starter.
Yes.
Or at the same time, you can use it for breakfast.
Okay. But this one like this now is the breakfast.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So as it is, it all still sounds kind of complicated to me, but I'm sure as we go on, we'll definitely get a hang of what it is we're going to have for breakfast, okay? Right now, we'll take this break and we'll be right back. Stay with us as Wake Up Nigeria. Okay, so thank you so much. Back to the kitchen, and we still have Chef Adex making breakfast for us. What did you say breakfast is again?
Crab and yam cake
Crab
Benedict.
And yam cake Benedict. That's what we're having for breakfast. So crab, this is the crab, and yam cake Benedict for breakfast. Now, what makes it Benedict? The eggs.
Okay, the sauce it's because of the sauce. That is the Hollandaise sauce, which I already made last night.
Yeah, the egg yolk, the vinegar. Did you use vinegar or lemon?
No, lemon juice.
You use lemon juice for this one.
Black
and
pepper,
salt with black pepper.
then clarified butter.
Okay. All right. So We have our crabs here. We have the eggs boiling. What's the next
yam,
move? The yam boiling, rather.
So the next thing is to, I'm just waiting for the water
eggs.
to boil a bit, then we poach the
Okay, so how are you going to go about poaching the eggs?
Okay, for the poach, we need to add a little bit of the vinegar, the white vinegar. So the reason why you are adding this vinegar, it binds the egg white and the yolk together.
Oh.
So it stops it from separating.
I would have thought that egg white and yolk naturally bind together.
No, but normally you are supposed to add the vinegar to it.
That actually
so that it wraps the white around the yolk.
White around the yolk. We'll see how this is going to pan out, and I'm actually very interested in checking this out. Okay, so you put in the vinegar?
So we just wait for the water to boil. Then after that, before, we need to crack the egg inside our ramekin bowl.
Okay. Uh-huh. All right. So how many eggs are we making use of?
I think maybe like 2.
Two
but
eggs.
Normally, I only need 1 for the plating.
Okay.
One for the plating.
Okay, so this is going to be poured in like this. You're definitely not beating it.
I'm still going to
whisk it when it gets into the water. Okay, now I understand why you have to put the vinegar, because when you whisk it when it gets in the water, everything is going to just go apart.
So as the water is boiling, the white will be wrapping
the egg, the yolk.
Wrapping around
now
the
I
yolk.
get it. Now I get it. Okay, so that's for the eggs, right?
That's for the poached egg.
Okay, so the poached eggs, what are we going to use with them afterwards?
Okay, so once we are done with the crab and the yam cake, so for the plating, we only after the yam cake and the crab is ready, so we need to get some slice of avocado,
and then we put it by the side.
Arrange it on it. Then
so are we going to fix this now? You said you're going to.
So
put
we are
egg.
going to fix it.
Okay, let's do this now. So we have everything prepped. It's just for us to put them all together.
Exactly.
Okay. So you break an egg. So there's no separation of egg.
No, you don't need to you don't need to separate.
You put it all together.
Exactly. So you add this is soya spice.
Okay.
Then this is the cayenne pepper.
So it's funny how soya spice has found its way into cooking. No, you can put it in.
Okay, this is, we are talking about Afrofusion. So I'm just trying to do something in such a way you bring the intercontinental spice
into
with our local, so that is what I'm trying to
Okay, makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. So you're not putting in pepper for this one? Not necessarily.
No, I've added the cayenne pepper already. This is the cayenne pepper.
I'm talking about the black pepper.
The black, I will add a little bit of this.
So I always feel like black pepper is magical. It does a lot to many dishes.
It does a lot.
Okay, so we have almost everything ready. It's just for us to finish with the cooking, okay? So we'll definitely run you through the rest of it at the end of the show. If you started from the beginning, you'd probably have been able to get his description of the whole process, so you can put it all together much later. We have to take this break because we are at the top of the hour. There's still 45 minutes left to go. Stay with us. It's Wake Up Nigeria. Welcome back to the kitchen. We just want to show you exactly how far we've gone and just what we've achieved. So these are the crab cakes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the yam and crab cake, or crab and yam cake Benedict. As the case
whichever way is fine.
Yes. So this is the poached egg.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can we plate it while you run us through how we went about it? But this one, you know when you cut avocado, within seconds, it's already dark. So aren't you wondering how come we can, confidently leave this? There's a reason. It's not as if we performed magic. Tell us what you did. Okay.
So one thing about avocado is that, after cutting it, if you leave it just like this, after some minutes, you notice that, all you need to do, just squeeze in some lemon juice.
Okay.
So what the lemon juice does, it stops the oxidation process.
Immediately. But this can only last for about, say, 15, 20 minutes.
It can last up to 45 or an hour.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. You can try it.
I'm going to take you to that because we cut this up about 10 minutes ago.
And it's still looking very
There's still
fresh.
about 15 minutes or thereabouts before our guest comes for breakfast. So you will be here to witness it, and then we'll hold Chef Adex responsible. Okay, so let's plate. Let's quickly do that. Let's put it all together.
All right, ma'am.
Okay. So first, the cakes.
The cakes.
One cake at a time, literally. Okay. And that cake as well. Okay.
Then so our avocado now.
Okay.
We all need to peel.
Go around that way.
Yes.
Okay. So, of course, I can always add anything I want to add to it.
Sure, you can, ma. Bacon, sauté spinach, whichever way you want it.
Okay. So, that's about it, really. We'll definitely see the end process of Chef Adex's efforts this morning in the kitchen. And talking about end process, you know, of course, the show is drawing to a close, but not before we have this very interesting conversation that is loading with a Mazzino.
Welcome.
Welcome
Thank you.
Jimmy.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Today's chef is Chef Adex,
Hi,
and he's
Chef.
prepared breakfast for us. This is yam. Let me let you give us the name.
Okay.
The name of the dish.
This is yam and egg crab cake.
Yes, yam and crab cakes Benedict. So that's what we're having for breakfast this morning.
Wow.
Yeah. So what do we have on every layer? You should dig in. We'd like you to try
Yeah?
it. Yes, please.
Okay.
So what do we have on every layer? The cake under.
Okay, the cake under, followed by the avocado, followed by the poached egg, followed by the Hollandaise sauce.
Yes, so that's it.
Let's see. See what I think.
Okay. Let's hear your verdict.
That's good.
Thank you.
Sorry.
You like it?
Yeah, it's lovely. The crab cake's lovely. I like the avocado. Nice balance with the cream. I like it. You're good.
Great.
Fabulous.
So that's about it. Thank you so much, Chef Adex. You're doing well.
I love the addition of the avocado.
Yeah.
Anything with avocado
works.
just, I don't know. Thank you so much.
The color is still...
Yes. You remember what we said? I said we were going to hold him to ransom. He just reminded me. So the color is still the same. It hasn't changed. Thanks to the lemon juice. Can we replace that with lime, by the way?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so fine. So lime is cheaper. I'm
So
just
the
saying.
guys are busy salivating on the couch.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
Yeah, eventually.
Okay, look at Mike
roll.
like, whatever.
I feel bad for Mike.
But we have to say a big thank you to everyone who's been part of the show today. We still have more for you every single day. Check us out online, of course. But hey, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow morning from 7 a.m.
Bright and early. Have a great day.
Bye.